Okay, how's it going, everybody? Today we're going to make a really quick lemon wine butter sauce. It's the basis of a lot of different kinds of cooking. You can make this, you can do shrimp scampi, you can do just about any kind of French dish with pasta. You can just pour it over pasta. You can use it on fish. Not the best on with white wine with beef. But still, you can really make a lot of this and change it up. So it's really basic. So we're just going to get started. Super simple here. So when you get your pan a little bit warm, now I'm going to be throwing in some onions and some mushrooms. Just because I want to mix it up. I'm actually making some frog legs tonight and want a little sauce to go with them. So a little concerned about the swampiness of the potentially of the frog legs. So I'm going to make this sauce and kind of, in hopes that I can drown out any swampiness. Okay, so basically, now you don't have to put this much. I just do it because it's easier. And I like to make a lot of it because I'll put it in the refrigerator. And the kids can just heat up some pasta and use it on that, or like I said, it's the basis of so many different kinds of dishes. So really handy, just kind of have on deck all the time. So as I'm doing this, we're going to melt that down, and then I'm going to put my onions. Now I just have a cup of onions, let's say something like that. Put out 2 cups of mushrooms. Go. Throw in some garlic, about, I don't know, I like garlic, so, tablespoon, I suppose, somewhere around there. Now, want to let it cook a little bit. Now, there's a couple different ways you could do this. If you want it a little smokier, like a little more earthy or robust, a little more meat-like. What I would do is start with a little bit of olive oil and brown everything up before you put all your butter in. I don't want that for this one, but that's a great way to go. So what you do is you take a little bit of olive oil, get the mushrooms and the onions to where they're actually caramelizing. And then throw your butter and your white wine in, and that will make an awesome sauce. And that will taste really good, even on meat, on beef and lamb. That would be awesome. So I'm gonna do about, I don't know, a cup and a half of wine. We'll just kind of take a look and see. Now people are all over the place, do you use good wine? Do you use, lousy wine? Go to Trader Joe's and find something that's decent for, and they've got it for like, what, $4 or something. So, my rule is if you drink it, then, cook with it. If you wouldn't drink a glass of it, then, if you're going to cook with it to like brown and stuff, fine. But, just don't make it the basis of your dish. It'll be okay. Okay, so actually I have fresh basil in the garden, but since I'm here and the camera's on and I forgot to get it, just throw a little of that in. You can put it in whatever you want. If you want like some Italian seasoning, depending on what you're going to do, you could use some of that. Give it a quick stir. Little pepper. Turn down the heat. Oh, One other thing, a little lemon. Now, sometimes this is really true if you have some wine that's really dry, or you put a little too much wine in. You can use a lemon, and that will kind of change the flavor a little bit. And again, you can see how good this would go. You know, this is basically shrimp scampi, you know. So it's a really easy sauce that really everyone should know how to make. There we go. Bingo. You know, just a very few ingredients. Add ingredients to your taste. If you want to add red chili flakes because you like spices, you know, if you want to add ginger to it, you know, experiment around. Be a cook. Do your thing. It's okay. If it turns out lousy one time, no big deal. You can make it different the next time around. Oh, there is one other thing that you can add, and I'm actually adding it to this batch, and I forgot, are capers. Now, these little buggers, I don't particularly like, but I think they'll go really good with the frog legs. Be very careful. Those things are really strong. Add one or two. Don't like add, you know, tablespoons full like I was doing. But be very, very careful with those things. They're really, really strong. Okay, guys. Have a great night. Well, take it easy.